first thing we need to do is to trace your pattern onto freezer paper. Then you're going to take your fusible interfacing and iron it onto the wrong side of the Velcro fabric. Iron on your freezer paper pattern and then cut out the egg shape, and that part is then ready, and the next part will be the felt. Right, next on the back of your felt it's time to add the little magnets. I've encased them in fusible webbing and I'll be ironing that down. So what I've done is I've first stitched on the bias binding strip, then I've put a fusible webbing and I've pinned and double pinned for spacing. Then I've slid a little magnetic disc in there, and then what I'm going to do is just move those pins back so they're out of my stitching way. I'm going to fold this over and pin it down. You can see how I did this on the other side, and what happens on the other side is you'll see we've got little wee pockets where those discs are. This is the inside of the egg, it won't show. This is the side that will show. I've got an integrated fridge, so I can't try it on my integrated fridge, but I did try it on my toaster, and there's enough grab, I hope, on the just little magnetic discs. So here they are here. So I'm hoping that with having four here, 4 there, and I'm going to put 4 up here and 4 here, you can see I've drawn a mini egg shape so that I can get them in, and then I'll test that out, and if I need to I'll put another 2 either side, top and bottom. We'll just see how we go and how we get it magnetized, and I'll finish pinning this and stitch it down. Right, all my magnets have been stitched in their little pockets on the back, and now it's time to sew that prepared front egg onto the felt at the back. And what I'm using is some double-sided webbing. It's my little bit of scrunched up one that I thought would be good to use here. What I'm going to do is iron this down. I'm going to use a pressing cloth because I'll be ironing on the right side of the Velcro fabric, and that's Velcro fabric doesn't like that. Not on the right side, it's okay to do it on the wrong, but this will then fuse the front egg onto the 5mm felt. Once I've done that, I'm then going to stitch closely right around the outside of the egg, about 1mm in. Right, it's all stitched on. The next thing to do is to get my scissors and cut right around the edge of that egg. You can see it's all stitched on the back. When you cut through very thick felt, you need to be careful that you don't cut your felt on an angle. If you end up doing that, you're going to end up snipping these stitches at the back here. Not the end of the world, you can stitch over them again, but nicer if you don't. So we'll go away and cut that, and then that is all done. And here's the finished egg. There's the wrong side with the magnets. You can actually see the magnets, which I'm really pleased about, because my daughter will then be able to just keep an eye on this from year by year to check if there's any wearing and tearing that would cause the magnets to slip out. But they're looking good. And there's the front of the egg, which I'm really pleased about. It's a shame it's a green 5mm felt, but that's what I had, so that's what we use. Now it's on to creating decorations. What I didn't mention is this is going to be 3 things. It's to go on the fridge, but it's going to be able to be decorated as an Easter egg, as an Easter chick, and as an Easter bunny. So we're going to make some lovely big paws and some floppy ears, and they're all going to be able to be decorated, and the children will have fun creating